Thank you, Madam Chair. Well, as you will find out tomorrow, the sideshow of the Schiff report now is coming to the Judiciary Committee, where it should have been to start with. If they're going to do an impeachment, it should have been in our committee to start with. But the committee failed miserably on so many counts this year that it was actually taken from us. But it's coming back tomorrow, and what's more sad about tomorrow is we're coming back not with what you have always seen in impeachment. And you go back into the history of Clinton and Nixon and all, that comes to the Judiciary Committee with weight and gravitas. It does not anymore. In fact, it's a shell of itself, the Judiciary Committee is. And how are we going to start that? We're going to start it with well, let's talk about what an impeachable offense is. When most of this committee on our side, on the Democrat side, has already said we need to impeach him. Well, if they already know they need to impeach him, why are we wasting time? I'll tell you why. Because they have a problem. They're having a problem dealing with the facts that just came out of public hearings and private depositions. They're having a problem because this will be the first impeachment that is ever had with honestly not just disputed facts on why they want to impeach the president, but actually contradicted facts on was it a quid pro quo? Was there actual pressure? Was there anything actually done? When the two participants on the call, the President of the United States and Mr. Zelensky, both said nothing was wrong, and Mr. Zelensky has said many times over, we felt no pressure. We'll talk about this more tomorrow, but I also want to just focus just a moment on what is going on in our committee. My chairman cannot tell you if we're going to have a fact witness called. My chairman cannot tell you what we're going to do really past tomorrow because he's still looking at it about a presentation and how we're going to do it. How are you supposed to go to the American people with a straight face and tell them that you're actually looking seriously at impeaching a president and overturning 63 million votes, and you don't even have a plan for your own committee? And there's also one very large thing. Our chairwoman actually stated about the things not getting done and how this has been bad. But we have a saying down south is when something's going to be important, my mom would tell me, you're going to go on, I want you to go put your Sunday best on and we're going to go to town. Well, a few months ago, the Democrats put on their, quote, Sunday best, and they said, we're going to have rules for impeachment, and it's going to take care of everything, and we're going to actually take care of the president. The president will have a chance to actually be a part of this process and look at witnesses and question, and this is where we're at now. The Judiciary Committee was the only place to do that. Well, starting tomorrow, they fail miserably in trying to provide any modicum of fairness in this process. The president's not sending a counsel tomorrow, and he shouldn't send a counsel tomorrow because there's nothing for them to ask. Why would they want to sit back through a constitutional law class, which most of them had to suffer through in law school? Tomorrow provides nothing except a dreary-eyed, drowsy proposal for this country to watch as the impeachment process slowly drags on with no direction, no focus, because they're having one big problem. And the big problem is the president did nothing wrong, and they can't prove it.